Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to another Nexus Gaming Series matchup tonight, featuring Beatgen Revival and Roll1Esports. Look at our bans tonight. We have Beatgen banning out D-Shire and All-Track Pass. Roll1Esports deciding to cancel out Braxis Holdout, where we saw a choke all double healer comp from Beatgen earlier this week. And taking out Garden as well. I'm happy y'all are here. Hope you've had a very good day so far, hopefully. It's about to get a little bit better. The map we are going to tonight has been picked by Beatgen. I don't know why they don't have a logo. Irregardless, the map is Skya Foundry. Welcome in, Nor. We are just about ready to rock and roll. I don't know where the logo is. That's what I was saying. What wonderful actor. I don't know. Something is wrong with Soothsayer. That's not your logo isn't updated, right? Or maybe it got blocked or something. But when it updates, it doesn't give you a logo. So I'll get a Brock after this and see what's going on with that. She might know. Alright, we have a couple people fighting the login boss. But for the most part, we're ready to rock and roll. I got some water. I got some chips. You know what? While I'm waiting, let's hit up Rocka now and see. Maybe she can fix it on the fly if she's not streaming. Alright, we finally got the 5th and final member of Roll 1 in here. Dr. Evil, the 12th edition, has rolled in. Probably rolled 1 on the login. Ha! Anyway. Roll1Esports is ready. Caster is ready. Let's get the show on the road. Come on, do the thing. Which is telling me to redeem a Mr. Meeseeks onesie. Oh no. I don't even know where that onesie is anymore. That was when I was like full-time streaming. I had that out, and I do have a Mr. Meeseeks onesie somewhere. I could not tell you where. Lots of people have actually redeemed that, and I just give everybody their points back because of the reason. I'm going to try to remember, by the way, to roll ads between games so people aren't hit with ads when they first join the stream. It's going to be my first time trying it, so if it doesn't work, apologize ahead of time. So it's Beatgen Revival against Roll1Esports. These teams are definitely, well, the teams themselves, Roll1's been around for a long time. Beatgen's got different flavors and varieties over the years. But it's fair to say they've been around for some time, especially some of these players. Have more years in NGS than they do in APM at this point. So, gonna be interesting to see how they do. Beatgen, kind of a newer-ish team together. Certainly people that have been NGS a long time. Roll1Esports has had pretty much the same roster for quite some time now, honestly. No Junkrat, no RRL here. Early stages of Volskaya. If I know Beatgen Revival, they're known for quirky things, and they've gone into this knowing that they're already in the playoffs, which is not a misstep there. Everybody in Div B West, which is what this is, gets to be in the playoffs no matter what. There's only 5 teams. There was 6, and now they're down to 5. So, congratulations. So you might as well mess around and have a good time out of it. No Joe, no Imperius. Do we see the Stukov? There we go. Waniba definitely favoring a couple of the healers, one being Stukov, the other being Deckard. Yeah, it's kind of what I was expecting. It's Anduin and Stitches. Now, I only have a 30-second delay, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut a little bit about what I think this is what's happening over here, but I'm pretty sure I have a good idea where this is going. So what do we see? Do we see like a Chromie and a Nubarak here? Do we see, actually, that would be a really good choice. Chromie and Nubarak? No, Nubarak and Thrall. What to ban here? Looks like they need a DPS yet. A DPS or 2. So is it Vala, Syl? Yeah, Zeratul. Okay. Gossamer saying, Linehouse, I got your logo right here. Oh, I did talk to Raka, and the reason that the logo doesn't work particularly well is because the semicolon really messes with the file names. So that's why the logo doesn't come up. So I'll see if I can somehow manually input it while I run ads between games here. Medivh is a really solid ban here, honestly. That's a really, really smart choice. There's a bus. It's the line bus. I get it. I got a feeling this is going to be like Diablo Vala. Diablo Sil.
I hear the call.
Yeah. Okay. I knew it was going to be an offlane tank. I thought it was going to be offlane Stitches, but offlane ETC it is. Into the Thrall, it's kind of an interesting matchup. I wonder who wins that. Hogger. And Li Ming. What the hell is this? Huh. What does Randy Newman go here? Just like Vala? It's kind of like the freest Vala game. Mephisto, not great. Maya would be okay. Alright, there we go. See, I kind of know how to draft from time to time. I know what people are thinking. Maya very good into heavy front line, which is why we see it here. Randy Newman, a pretty proficient Maya player on his own, so expect to see him pop it off a bit, but we'll get into it here as I fight through a yawn here at 9:30 at night. Game 1 between Beatgen Reviver and Roll1Esports is on its way. From left to right, it is our home team in blue. It is Beatgen Revival. Linehouse playing the Stitches in the offlane as suspected. Randy Newman on Maya. Whoa, no. Playing the Nazeebo. Shenanigans on that ETC. And Nectar with a sword out on the Anduin. From a right to left, it is Roll1Esports. We have Zod playing the Hogger. Poe on on the Thrall, Waniba on the Anubarak, Dr. Evil on Li Ming, Rock Your World, the tank on Anubarak. Good luck, have fun, please kill Gibbs has been called. First hook is a good one. There's a hook on to Dr. Evil, but no pull able to come out. Good disengage there from Waniba over the top, but the resets from the Maya are strong. Take a look at our level 1 talents. See if we see anything out of the ordinary. I'm genuinely surprised to see Block Party here because what are you blocking? I guess Thrall? No. Surprised you don't see E. Good boop there. Stitches wants to play in the off lane. Toad's build from Nazeebo. I love Nazeebo on this map. It's kind of a cheeky pick, but like the objective on this map is so bad that you have to find other ways to get value. Stitch's comps are ways to get value because you're going to have all of your towers basically until level 16s at minimum. So you have a long time to really play off the long hook and get value with your fort still being alive. And then while maybe the red team's like, alright, well, we'll keep somebody on objective, you could throw a Gargantuan at the wall and have it go down. Here's a big engage onto the Thrall. There's no way he survives. Just kidding. He's totally fine. Here's the counter engage. Good pull there from Ektar. Randy Newman trying to get out and will. Good disengage there from Roll1, able to keep the Thrall alive. Nazebo's going to do what Nazebos do best, and throw spiders at waves. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are expecting a high-octane Volskaya game, you have not come to the right place. We have a Stitches comp. We have Triple Bruiser. There's not going to be many engages. There's not going to be much fighting. In fact, there's not going to be a lot of anything happening for quite some time. That Thrall kill, I predict, is going to be the highlights of the first 10 minutes of this game. So, if you need to get up and go to the bathroom, get some water, I highly recommend you take the opportunity to do it now, because not much is going to be going on. We're basically just watching the talent bar go across the screen at this point. Although, red team, kind of catching Beatgen snoozing here, able to do a lot of damage to this mid-wall and tower, which is arguably the most valuable asset a Stitches has before 10. Dr. Evil. This dominance.
Trigger terminal online. Take control of it to pilot the mech.
Camp is pushing top. Big engage there by Roll1 on to Snag. Is he going to be able to get out? Yes. Great pull there from Ektar. Pull not available, though, for a while. Snag getting really low, but not giving an F about trying to slide in there and make a play. Poe has about as much mana as I have IQ. It's about sub on 100. Hook onto by the Stitches is not going to land. Roll1 doing a really good job counter-engaging. They're kind of waiting for blue team to overstep just a little bit, and then you see the Anubarak and what the hell's their name? And the Stukov in tandem going in towards the same target. Very much on the same page. Nice stun there, but the bug did miss, therefore the bug will die. That is the folly of a Nubarak. You basically run in with your stuns, pray that you hit him, and then press W and walk away. He's slightly better in Blaze that way, in which he has at least another stun to try to get out, and a little bit of spell shield. But normally if you kind of miss that first stun and you're really in a bad spot, you can just kind of get farmed. And that was one of those scenarios. During my terrible season of tanking, I used to always take this talent at 4-year burrow charge range. Not really understanding that I would be here and my team would be over here. I'm like, why couldn't you get to me? I'm like, well, you took range. And, you know, I'm a I'm a Stukov and I can only go here, not in the middle of the lane. Brian, what are you doing? To which I would have to reply, sorry, I'm an idiot. I will do better. And then I usually did the same thing 5 minutes later. Big push here in the top lane. Or rather, I thought it was. They don't have a wave. They were looking for a pick and didn't quite find one. What an interesting build from this Li Ming.
Now, we'll make adjustments.
Really expected to see Calamity there. But it's going to be Seeker. We see Echo Pedal Speed Metal from our ETC. This is full combo build, by the way, from the Bio. I love this build. It's a very, very deadly build. Typically means you're going cage and not the disc. That is a satisfying sound, though. I got to give Dr. Evil that. That sound is so pretty. What did my head? Well, 10's online now. Ultimates are gonna trickle in here for the blue team. Nothing out of the ordinary. We see Ravenous Spirit over the Gargantuan, but it is Light Bomb, Mosh Pit, Gorge, and I assume Cage. Oh, it's gonna be Disc. Okay. We have a pull onto Aniva, but red team able to back away. They're gonna do their camp and yeah. Take a look at the level 10s here for the red team. Roll1 choosing Hortipult, Cocoon, Massive Shove, Earthquake, Li Ming, presumably going Wave of Force? Yeah, okay. Gazebo throwing abilities at the wall, throwing toads at the wall, and all this little poke damage adding up over time. Because again, the objective is trash. Until you're at least level 24. Augur is trying to steal this camp, and is he going to? Stitch is going to look. Stitches wants to play. He doesn't have his, is he just going to eat him? He's just going to eat him. Lighthouse has no idea what to do with him. He's just kind of panicking. We have a cocoon onto the ETC. The hook just misses there. Beautiful root there by Randy Newman. Earthquake comes out, but it's going to be for naught. Ravenous Spirit helps finish the kill here. Snag, is it going to look for just like a solo mosh here? Nice stun there from Zad. Pull comes out. That's the second time in 2 games I've cast where the Stitches has gorged somebody and then just been like, I don't know what to do. There we have a cage. Look at this combo. The light bomb combo over the top with the zombie wall. But Rock Your World's just gonna press W and be content walking away from that hell in a cell, if you will. Rock Your World getting in there, getting pulled, getting rooted. This time he's not gonna be as lucky, and he's down to talent here. So the bug will fall. What is Wono gonna do? What building is he gonna push? Randy Newman looking for something, not quite finding one. I like that angle though. If this were a replay, I think Wono missed the spiders on the stationary building. No, maybe they hit. Maybe they hit. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt that they hit. And it's just my old eyes that didn't see shit. Are we gonna get a gorge? No. Somebody needs to tell Roll1 that they're now on 13 yet, because they have been running around looking for kills as though they're up 20s. But they are not. Now they're just gonna start this camp. There we have a hook. It lands onto the Thrall. The cocoon unfortunately misses and lands onto the ETC. Poe is going to die here under the tower, but is anything else happening? Augur is going to take the camp. Waniba gets caught by the zombie wall. The Ravenous Spirit over the top. The Stitches hook just quite not hitting. Does he have E out of this? I don't think so. It's just going to be a mosh. Beautiful disengage there from Waniba, though. Able to put out that silence puddle right away. Stop the mosh. Mosh has done nothing. Mosh has gone off for about 0.1 seconds the 2 times it has. It's Lighthouse here. He's going to take the building? Surely he's going to take the building. Nope, the turret's going to take the building. Alright. Worth. The tower had slightly more health than Stitches was expecting. Gorge up in 3. What's the cooldown on hook? We have it available now. The Beatles have been sidestepped. He's looking for the hook. I like the look, but nothing is found. 16's available now. It's 4-0 in favor of the blue team. They're looking for another fight. Rock Your World able to get a really nice E out of there this time. Fans do percent damage? Is that what that is? Yeah. Oh, did you go Seeker because of the trig log? I guess. Ektar goes, hey, wait a minute, there's a hogger that just came through here. So, what do you? Surely you're gonna stay here and hit this. Okay. I was gonna say they captured the Trigger top and then walked it all the way down to the bottom lane. So they better hit the building here. So they wasted a lot of time and hit points to get down here. They're just kind of bruising with it. They're not really hitting the building. They're kind of hitting the heroes, but I think if you're a red team, you're pretty content with this outcome. They don't even take a fort with it. There's a huge engage onto Wono. Really good stun there at max range. But Anduin's cheating, so got the pull off, and he's just going to be hanging out.
Strange.
And
I
alright.
did not expect the protector to be destroyed like that.
What's going on down here? Engage on to Wono. The pull is good. Is he going to be able to get out of there in time? Looks like it. The hook just missing the hero minion there for red. Augur's going back to soak. It looks like blue team is looking for more. Really nice either from Rock Your World. Understanding. He's in danger. There's a hook onto Poe. The follow-up root is good, but here is Zad in the backline. He immediately gets gorged, but the root under the silence does a lot of damage. The light bomb comes out, but it's a little too late. ETC is the first to fall, and now the blue team is going to have to try to scatter. That'll help. The massive shove gets Randy Newman out of the fight. Linehouse is body block 7 ways to Sunday. He is out of there. Wono. Oh, but Epicenter. Pretty good talent, by the way. If you're not taking it, you're making a mistake. A stun that shouldn't have landed. Absolutely should land because of Epicenter. The problem is, Roll1Esports Siege is atrocious. Like really bad. Like, thankfully they have Beetles, or they wouldn't have even gotten half of the damage that they're getting right now. They're trying to take this building down. They're running it at Toads. Rock Your World decides just to cocoon the Mayo. Oh, are they going to get a kill here? Yes, they are. Nicely done. Yeah, the Silence Puddle, pretty good. And then we have full Seeker build with a Mirror Ball. And now, we're farming. Yeah, we're farming. They are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Beatgen Revival has the early game in the bag, but here in the later stages, Roll1Esports has put their foot firmly down on the gas pedal. And with the Mirror Ball now having so much kill pressure with Seeker, they're just looking to kill things. A lot easier to take buildings when there's no resistance. They just walked around the map and took all 3 forts. Just like that. They got a kill, they rotated up, they got a kill, they rotated up. They didn't have to get a kill top because most of them are dead.
It's time, heroes. Control the terminal and bring in the protector.
So Nazeebo has a little ways to go before he's stacked with that quest. 45 stacks is not where you want to be. As both teams hit 20 here. Vile Infection done instantly, by the way. But more importantly, during that little transition, the catch-up transition of Roll1Esports here, and taking out the forts, Stitches has lost a lot of value. Stitches is not a good bruiser. He's not a very good team fighter. He's looking for picks. He's looking to isolate targets. He can't really play off a Mosh or anything. There is a beautiful hook onto the Thrall. The solo Mosh in the back just to distract Waniba while his team gets a kill on the Thrall is good. And it looks like red team is just kind of very content pushing out lanes. And that's what they're doing. You know who's also pretty good at pushing in lanes? Nazeebo, Vile Infection. Someone has to go respond to Hogger, right? Yeah, there's Stitches. Wait, we just see a Gorge? Just Gorge him. Just Gorge. Oh, we get a hook. Wono stepped up a little bit too far. Silence Puddle. Not quite in time, but there was already a Gorge, or excuse me, a pull ready for him. Hogger coming down. Oh, the boop is brilliant there by Snag. Really well played there by the ETC. Unable to get the spin off because of that boop, and then the root from Ektar was great. And down he goes, but under towers, so much damage coming out onto the ETC. There's a beautiful boop there, too, by the Li Ming. So it's not going to be enough. Rock Your World with that healing camp thrown down isn't going to be enough to keep him alive. I doubt it, unless he's got his cooldown under this. Which he does. Is he going to get the heal off in time? He gets get the pop. Wow. Really well done. He is going to live, but I don't know if this core will. Two people jump into the Triglav here. Keep is not long for this world. And with Wono being who he is as a Nazebo, a vile infection, the core may be in for a world of hurt. Hogger is 10 seconds away from rejoining this fight as Dr. Evil throws Mirror Ball after Mirror Ball into the Triglav. That beautiful sound. Big engage here into the bottom lane, though. Wono the target of this. Here's the rewind. He's going in for some more, but the pulls are good. Ektar being irritating as hell. Zad coming flying into the backline now. Wono trying to escape, but it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. The first to fall. Li Ming resets are going to be great here for the red team as ETC the next to fall. Ektar gonna lose his sword. Randy Newman resetting and resetting and resetting. But ultimately, wait, the Triglav. They all got out of the Triglav. Get back in the Triglav. You can do it. No, get back in.
Hero slain.
You ever see like a near full health Triglav just vibing in the middle of the fight? Well, now you have. Welcome in everybody from Peldor's stream. Hope you had a wonderful cast, buddy. We are in the midst of game one between Beatgen Revival and Roll1Esports here. Our Division B West matchup, and Linehouse is super dead.
That is the extent of the protector's power. Hero slain. Blue team has
Now, can they end? Yes? That's a Nazebo, though. I still think they could probably end. There's Cocoon onto the ETC. A lot of damage going onto the building. Wono's ultimate immediately gets canceled here. It's 60% and falling fast. They have to get the Li Ming out. The Light Bomb does land onto Zad, and he goes down next. Po and Rock Your World are on the core. Waniva doing her best to whap the core too. It's 6%. It's going to be enough. And game one goes over to Roll1Esports. GG, well played. In the end, they had just enough damage thrown at that core. Ended up getting the kill lead at the end as well. Leading the way in damage is the Li Ming and then Thrall. Though Wono and Maya very close behind. Healing numbers almost identical. All the numbers everywhere pretty much identical. It's a very, very close game. Power of the Horde. I don't know if I've ever seen that talent. Did they change that? Didn't it used to just be like a lightning shield or something? A shield that absorbs damage equal to 30% of their maximum health for 5 seconds. Increased by 2% for each other allied hero in the area. Okay. Wait, that's actually crazy with Vikings. Or like Samuro. Well, probably not very practical, but it's funny. Alright. Well, very good. We'll go to our map selection screen here. We will, see. Red team gets 1 point. Yoink. Tick. Oh, and I was going to roll pre-roll ads so that people that are coming in don't have ads. So hopefully this works. Maybe. Alright, hopefully that got rid of pre-rolled ads for a while. If somebody gets an ad in the middle of the game, please let me know so I can try to fix it. Because ultimately, the one thing I don't want to be is Kaldor and run ads while the teams hit 20 and then pretend there's nothing I can do about it like a prick. So, just my opinion. Anyway, I got the logo here for Beatgen. I have to put it in manually, but bam. And bam. Sick. A little bit of manual action, but we'll get her. We figured it out. Get OBS back. Towers of Doom. Everybody's in the lobby. Let them know that I am ready. It's Towers of Doom. This was picked by Roll1. We've got everybody ready. The correct hats are in the right spots. Why does it say preparing an ad? I don't... I hate Twitch, man. Just don't run ads. I don't want the money. I just want there to be a clean stream. That's all I want. Roll1E. is ready. And we are starting. Cool beans. Let's get to it. Game 2 of this best of 3.
Towers of Doom.
Towers of Doom, baby. No Junkrat. Immediately banned here. I expect to see a Stitches either ban or take. Like, either the 1-2 here. He's just kind of a win condition on his own on this map. Plus, it's so small. The Haka ban. Huh. I guess they don't first pick. That makes sense. What will it be? What will it be? Is this going to be Zeratul? You're going to ban the Zeratul this early? Or is going to ban like Johanna or something boring? Stukov. That's okay. Stukov was a really big win condition for them. Silence over the top of the Nubarak stuns. You can definitely tell they have done that before. Okay. So what's available? I mean, everything. Brightwing, Stitches, Blaze. Johanna's up. You get to see like Brightwing or Joe. I guess you could take the Anduin again if you really wanted to be.
The
just Joe.
Calls.
Here we go again.
Here we go again. Tyrande and Chromie. Yep, we are going to see the Anduin. Ooh, something spicy. We see the Orphea coming out. Blaze going to be taken out. Could easily still be a double support here from Roll1. I really like Tyrande with another type of healer. Something with like a hard cleanse or maybe even like a Kerosene, something like that. We have Hogger and a Nubarak. Part of the If It Ain't Broke, Don't Fix It Club frontline. Now, what do we see out of the off lane and the other DPS here? I'm thinking I really like Genji here. Genji would farm. I think it's probably just going to be Leo, or like, he doesn't play Sonya. Probably just Leo, right? Leo. Hanzo.
Redemption.
Like that. A lot of CC there from the side of Beatgen. And they have one of the old, like, Div E comps, which is the dirty bathtub between Orphea and Leoric. Yeah, Falstad's a really good pick here. Falstad's a really strong pick. If he can roam and just kind of poke out the Leo and help the Hogger from time to time, go get camp. Beatgen can't really push super hard, so they're going to have to team fight you. So you just can't give him that team fight. Chromie's a really strong anchor. Really like this draft here from Roll1. But we'll see how it all plays out. We have game 2 of this best of 3 about to get on its way.
Prepare yourself.
Water has been sipped. I am prepared to yak from left to right on home team in the blue trunks. It is Beatgen Revival. Yeah, where's my camera? Ektar on the Anduin. Shenanigans on the Joe. Wono playing Orphea. Linehouse on the Leo. And bringing up the rear, it is Randy Newman. Randy.
The battle begins
on that Hanzo.
10 seconds.
From right to left, it is Roll1Esports. We have Zad playing Hogger, Waniva on the Tyrande, Poe playing Chromie, Dr. Evil on the Falstad, and the main tank himself, Rock Your World, playing the Nubrak. Take a look at our talents here, level 1. Auto attacks from the Falstad. We're stacking there with the Tyrande. W build from Falstad. I want to zoom out a little bit. I don't want to be that far out. Oh, that's far out. Okay, here we go. Sorry. And you can see Falstad already going top. Tehran and Chromie going around the safe way. Linehouse is going to have a miserable experience if this is how Roll1 is going to decide to play this. Randy Newman. They were looking for an engage, but they weren't quite finding one. Leo thanking his teammates for catching his mid lane for him, as he certainly won't be able to in time. No. Falstad's gonna fly bottom. Wait, Falstad flew to mid lane, where his Nubrak already was. Alright. And now, are they gonna have a chance to engage here? It doesn't really look like it. Zad's here to provide some moral support. And now, yeah, Snag. Snag doing his job. That's just intelligent play there, interrupting that rotation. The W stacks there from Randall Newman are very good. Dr. Evil getting really low. Arfield looking for that cube and not going to find it. There's a scoop onto Rock. Is he going to get hit by the stun? He does get hit by the stun. Both pumpkin groupings from each team are cleared up in an effective and timely manner. There will be no pumpkins running into towers this time around. Chromie with that triple time trap, placing them in optimal positions. 10 stacks already for the Hanzo. Well on his way to completing that level 1 quest. As the Falstad continues to be an absolute pain in the ass for this Leo. And he's looking for the rotation. Linehouse goes, I don't care. I'm just not gonna rotate. I'm just gonna let my Joe do it. Is Joe gonna take the talent to level 4? No. Thank God.
You must capture them quickly.
Alright, we're gonna hide talents here for a little bit until something else interesting happens. Stun on the Shenanigans. Rock Your World able to dig away. It is our first triple altar phase of the game.
Go forth and claim the altars in
Randy Newman's gonna have the ability to poke this for a very long time. So will Chromie. Leo does get his in time. But he's gonna drop a wave top, and my house is getting really low. He doesn't realize he's surrounded by red people. Now he does, but
You will pay for your
Rock Your World maybe looking for an engage. Not quite finding one. Level 7s both. Gonna happen about the same time for each team. Felstead is catching that mid wave now. Hanzo just jumped into the bottom wave to try to get a little bit of soak too. Linehouse getting really low. Is it going to be enough? No. He is going to have to either tap or back. Meanwhile, on this objective, when Nebo looks to cap, the Hanzo arrow, Sonic arrow hits the Tyrande right directly in the face. Snag low mana, Ektar low mana, Randy Newman basically an auto attacker. Blue team is not very healthy and doesn't have a lot of mana, so if Red wants to step forward here and look for a hard engage, I think it's going to come up well for them. Ektar going and tapping. Looks like Randy Newman's going to do that as well. Both teams content just trying to get 7s. Wono decides to take the camp. They say, alright, fine. We're not going to play your game. The scary thing here is, though, if you're the blue team, you don't want the Chromie to get level 8s now. And that's kind of what I would be playing for. Oh, that is, the time trap was insane. Actually stopping the spooky hand. Hogger on the camp there for Roll1Esports. Ektar trying to cap, but ends up getting blasted by the Chromie. I mean, both of these teams have stall for days. But Randy Newman able to clear this out. Is Dr. Evil going to respond? The Pumpkins are just not quite going to get there. Now Wono under attack. Falstad goes in, looks for a kill. Leo to fall first. But Orphea close behind. Hanzo completes that level 1 quest. Big dive in from Rocky World. He's under towers now. But there's just not enough mana, not enough resources to punish him for it. Pumpkins not quite going in for the blue team. Now they're going to have to defend here in the bottom lane. Looks like Johanna, though, going to be able to step up and help clear this out quite a bit. Snag taking a lot of damage. 2 more Pumpkins have to go. It is going to be slowing sands from the Chromie. I think arguably the better ultimate right now, and especially when you have as much unstopped power as the blue team has, you're just not going to get a lot of value out of that. Slowing sands, though, that can really mess with anybody. 18 stacks from the Felstad is a fairly large number this early into the game. So he's doing a really good job catching waves for his offlaner. You see the Joe. Down comes Joe. Are we going to see a time trap? Yep. 10's not quite available for the blue team. They're down 2 kills, and therefore they're down a talent here. Leo just taking so much damage from this Felstad. They look for a kill. Able to get a beautiful W from his Anduin, and that will save the Leo there. So that is Gus down for the red team. Are they going to be able to get their 20s? Are they going to be able to get 10s, excuse me, for this next objective? Rock Your World, no way does he get a kill here. Will Nebo have the stun? Not quite. And now we have a cocoon on the Joe.
The time is now, heroes. Claim the altars in
I don't know why.
name.
Maybe worried about the engage in the backline. Dr. Evil getting entombed. That is a lot of damage. Beautiful stun over the top. Oh my god, that is the worst pause in the world. That is... Does everybody see everybody? Yeah, that's... I mean, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. We are back. The light bomb combo is great. Sorry, she says hopefully back. Everybody ready, yeah. Red team is going to pay for that pause. I mean, they're already paying for it because their healer disconnected, which is unfortunate, but... Let's get a countdown here. Alright, Chromie is going to fall. Rock Your World. If he gets out, I'm calling shenanigans. Shenanigans. Shenanigans afoot. He should have been dead to rights. But pause was a tactical strategy. Moonster. 6 months in a row of the Prime. Thank you so much, buddy. Glad to see you're still hanging around. The mid-team fight pause. Gets away with 1 HP. I thought many more members of the red team were going to go there. It was a beautiful light bomb into Feast. But spell armor was good and the healing there. Solid as well. Look at, I need to drop Snag from my fantasy roster. I mean, he's doing fine. You know who you could pick up on your fantasy roster? Somebody picked up just in case. So he is available in the Nexus division. Playing for... God, who's he playing for? Magnitude?
Once more, the altars rise from the depths.
Was Stitch's Diablo banned? I don't think Diablo was banned. And I don't think Stitch's was banned either. Sad, looking for a kill, but not quite finding it there. Just a little bit hesitant maybe to pull the trigger initially on the Hortipole, though he would have gotten a little bit sooner.
Take the altars and put an end to
Blue
the
team
Great
finally doing a
Keeper.
fair amount of damage. Well, I
Enough
can't
of this
call it
charade.
fair. A little bit
Bring
of
down the
damage
Great Keeper's
to the bottom towers and walls here. Meanwhile, red team in the top lane with that Anubarak. Yep. Goodbye, tower.
Red team has destroyed a fort.
Yeah, and this is where blue team's gonna feel a little bit outdrafted here. The Falstad being able to roam and pressure other lanes. I mean, Leo just can't do anything. He really needs somebody come up and support him in some way. But there's really just not anybody to do it. It's a lot of damage there by the Hanzo. Well played. There's a shield, there's an arrow over the top, but the gust is very, very okay. Not going to be enough to save the tank. Slowing sands, everybody's playing in the sand. Snag getting really low. Dr. Evil trying to finish him off with the Q. Cannot do it. Gets a heal there from Ektar, and will be living to see another day. Cannot say the same for the Beetle Boy. Leo beating the crap out of the top tower, trying to get it back. Meanwhile, blue team looks like they're going to be heading to the siege camp. They got about 10 seconds to try to do it. Dr. Evil is in a really interesting position here. He could just kind of get popped by Hanzo if he catches the wrong arrow the wrong way. It looks like red team is looking to stall. Hogger doesn't quite have anything to Hortopole onto this. And he's going to be taking a lot of damage. Entomb comes out, but misses, and also it's a Hogger. He can spin through it. $32 stacks from that Falstad. Rock Your World looking to take this camp. It looks like he's going to be able to. Although they may actually concede 2 altars here. Okay, Falstad's leaving now. Caw-caw! He's going to fly here. And cap this objective. Blue team probably content giving that, considering they're going to be able to get top back. They're able to kind of position themselves around bottom lane. Red team is hovering around the boss.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Are they going to do it? Doesn't look like it. Time traps everywhere. Crummy's fun. Super fun to play into. Level 16s are going to happen for both teams at almost the exact same time here. Sure, Towers is a pretty unique situation. What are we going to see from the Hanzo? We see double pull. It's going to be Pierce. So any scatter arrow that gets fired into here, it's going to be a scary amount of damage. You see Dr. Evil looking behind for some sort of gust. There is a shield onto the Falstad. There is an arrow over the top. And that's what you want to see, the aggression. Whoa, no, caught out here and playing in the sand. Good pull there from Ektar. Rocker World had been engaged, or went in for the engage, and now is trying to get out. Cocoon onto Johanna, but Johanna's going to come out of there angrier Angrier than hell. Rocker World gonna get the E off, but Snag wisely in the right position to cut off that rotation. Hogger never even came down. It's a good rotation there from the Leo, despite missing an Entomb for the 100th time. And they're gonna get 2 kills for none and potentially push down a building for the first time this game. Slow but sure. It's happening slow but sure. Da, 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 da. What do we have going here in the top lane? Falstad has entered the fray. Leo going great. Yeah. But, I mean, it kind of pulled him off the altars, I guess. Yeah. Respect the 1v1. Respect the 1v1 has been called. Snag, does he have his unstoppable available? Yes, he does. There's a shield over the top. It's a really big. Oh my gosh, and the arrow absolutely deletes the Falstad. Snag getting really low into the back line. Dr. Evil next to fall, perhaps. Really nice kill from Randy Newman. Yes, I can confirm it was a nice kill from Randy Newman after missing the first initial try. Stun onto Rocker World. Linehouse is in the back line. He's looking to hit another Entomb, and by God, as today is Monday, he's missing his stuns. Oh, yay. Once those start landing, it's going to be scary for Red.
You have done well.
They've basically been playing with only 4 ultimates this game, but luckily their arrows have been phenomenal. And to be fair, Linehouse told me to shit talk him the entire time, and I'm just being a good friend. Alright. So the map state definitely favoring the blue team now. Almost a complete shift from what it looked like just a few moments ago. A couple of pumpkins looking to work themselves in. Snag here on the flank. Shield is available. There is a shield. There is an arrow. I think they got this combo down now, boys. I think it's online. They just realized they could kind of kill a Falstad, and they very much did that. Well played by the blue team. So, what do you do now? Oh, we kind of messed up his spin there. Randy Newman and Nektar are basically just kind of telling each other campfire stories around the bell towers here.
It is nearly time.
You want to clear that wave? Nah, man, I'll just watch you. If you need a pull, let me know, okay? Yeah, I got you. Got you. Hey, you should look like you're the only one here and see if they engage on you. Alright, I'll get my pull ready. Meanwhile, I think his Entombs are adorable, says Goss. Look at that cutie with a couple of walls.
Lay claim to the altars. Do not disappoint.
It only takes one. Hey, there we go. One is all it takes. Oh my god, the damage from the Hogger is crazy. The Orphea is actually the first to fall. The arrow is insane, but Linehouse, with that pull, is going to be able to live. The scatter from Randy Newman almost takes out pull with one shot. And quite the exchange of damage there. Sad getting pretty low. The Hanzo is where a scary portion of this damage comes from here. One scatter arrow can be really, really bad for the red team.
Enough of this charade.
Hanzo is able to cap the bottom. He's going to be coming up now. Blue team still relatively healthy, and I think this team fight does favor blue. They have the blinds. There's really not much they can do for damage here. There is a stun, though, onto the bird. Hanzo a little bit distracted by the Hogger. There is a beautiful Entomb, this time from Linehouse, and ends up taking out the Falstad. It was only a matter of time. Law of averages says he's going to hit one eventually. And the last two have been very key to winning these fights.
Fire upon the Gravekeeper.
Are they going to boss now? I don't think... Oh, Falstad's dead. Yeah, you absolutely boss. Right? No, boss. You do this so that the next altar is win condition? Now you're going boss? Now you're going boss. Okay. There is a shield immediately on the Chromie. There's a life on the arrow over the top. The Chromie eating 4 ultimates, actually 5 ultimates, and walking away from it. Now, this is where the red team has a chance to catch up. The pull is good just before the cocoon comes out. Well, no, we're going to try to run away. But it didn't matter. GG's. The bottom pumpkins. Oh my god. They forgot about the pumpkies. And that'll do it. That's game 2. We're going to a game 3. There have been more game 3s that I've cast this season in the first week than I think I've cast all of last season. Pretty crazy. Oh, and let me get... I feel bad. I didn't get their logo up in time. Let me get the add existing, Beatgen. Oh my... Is that big enough? There we go. Take a look at the stats here. Leading away the damage red team with that Chromie 60,000. Next in line, Falstad. Then Randall Newman on the Hanzo. Take a look at Soak. Despite having somebody in his lane most of the game, ended up leading the way in Soak. It weren't flashy numbers, but the entombs at the end really made the difference. Healing numbers. A little bit skewed towards the side of the blue team. Nevertheless. After that showing, by Beatgen Revival, we are going to be going to a game 3. Exciting. And what you want to see. It's what you want to be entertained with. Alright. So the team that has picked the map has lost the map. Interesting dynamic there. It's usually not the case. I'm just gonna roll pre-ads. Let me try to get rid of ads for the next folks that join. I'm gonna run a minute ad and see how it goes, so stay tuned. If you didn't get an ad, thank you for being a sub. Eternally Blue TV. I don't deserve it, but I certainly appreciate it. And if you're using an ad blocker and you didn't get an ad, boy, you're cheeky, aren't you? Think you're cheeky? Well, you are. Congratulations for using an ad blocker in 2025. I highly recommend it. God. Where are we going? What map do we got? Do we have a lobby? No. No lobbies up yet. Nope, lobby's up now. Yay, my favorite maps. They get to play my favorite maps. They get to play my favorite maps. They get to play my favorite maps. Da 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 da. Alright, who is this picked by? It's picked by the red team. Which means... there, right? Yes, people are just all over the place. Okay. On that side. Excellent. Dark Sheer. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Limehouse just wrote into their chat. Note to my team, see how this team helps their offlaner? Oh, that's really funny. Everybody's in here. I think they're all ready to rock and roll. Roll one's ready. Caster is ready. Looks like Beatgen. Beatgen ready? Beatgen ready, Zug Zug. Good luck, have fun has been called. We are ready. We are starting. We are flipping it over to the match screen. We are going to Tomb for this game 3. Ow. Presumably, Junkrat's gonna get banned here right away. Nope. First ban is going to be the Stukov. Did they actually make? They did. They made a Family Guy like amusement park, like mini golf place. Interesting. Sorry. Video games are happening. Ariel band. I mean, we know what's happening here, right? This is Junkrat. No way it's not. Show me the junk. Junkrat. Oh, it's Toronto this time. Interesting. I figured out how to do the thing on my phone. That's what I wanted. And no Johanna. So, that does leave Junkrat up. It leaves Anduin up. Anduin been a hot commodity here for the side of Beatgen. I'm not on the right screen, you guys. Come on, get it together. That's better. I mean, I would take Junkrat here if it was free. Whoa, no, says I'm gonna take a Tassadar. And I have the hiccups. Oh, it's a disaster.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Okay. I think I'm done hiccuping. Maybe. I'm scared. Okay, I think it's passed. Deckard and Hanzo being picked up there for the side of Roll1. I think I take Hanzo here. I was gonna say Diablo. Garrosh is also very good. Lighthouse grabbing the Haka. Old tonguey boy. Northern Touch with the Prime. Thank you so much, Northern. 4 months in a row of support. Appreciate the whole Gambit Gaming crew coming out and hanging out in chat. That's awesome. Third and final bans of the game. Yeah, we're gonna see the Anduin band. Roll1 saying play something else. And honestly, if I were to take a Brightwing here, I would not be sad about it. If you get Brightwing, it's or like Malfurion even. That'd be pretty toxic. Malfurion and then just like a Tychus maybe. Pretty sure Rocker World's gonna want to play ETC here. I'm pretty much guaranteeing ETC coming out here. And then maybe offlaner, like Togger again? Or Blaze? ETC Blaze. I think I like that. And then follow it up with like a Jaina or something. Okay, so it was a mage, but yeah, it's ETC Kalthas. I guess they didn't need to take... Well, they didn't need to take KT here either. They certainly weren't going to take double mage. I like either Brightwing or Malfurion here, and then either like Tychus or Syl. I think I like the Tychus better. Interrupt Mosh, interrupt the this Kalthas ult.
None shall flee my
Oh, we have Mayav again. I mean, that works. It's wave clear. It's damage. I'm surprised to see the Rhaegar, though. I think more than anything. I think having something to lock down whatever Garrosh is throwing is very oppressive. But Rhaegar just good healing. Stitches wants to play. So it's... You know, I didn't even realize that it was Zad that took the ETC. So it was offlane ETC. Or rather, they're gonna switch. Yeah. Interesting. Alright, well. Here we go, game 3. A couple of spicy comps yet again. Looking forward to this. Alright. I am on the right screen this time. Swell. From left to right in this best of 3, we're on game 3. The teams are going to be meeting again some point in the future. It's going to be a double round robin. But this is going to be who has bragging rights for a couple of weeks. It is going to be Beatgen Revival on the left here. It's Randy Newman on Maiev, Shenanigans on Garrosh, Linehouse playing the Dahaka, Wono on Tassadar and Ektar on that Rhaegar, and right to left, Roll1Esports. Waniba on the Junkrat? Brother. Where did my brain go? I just turned my brain off. It's Waniba on the Deckard Kane. Poe playing Kel'Thas, Dr. Evil on Hanzo, Zad on the Stitches, and Rock Your World. Getting immediately thrown over the wall, cut off, and good ally hook there from Zad. They barely got the good luck have funds out before Rock was immediately thrown over the shoulder and pulled into a bunch of nonsense. Dahaka already starting bottom. Hook not quite landing onto the Gary. By the way, Rock Your World's on ETC. Take a look at our level 1 talents. It is Scroll of Identify. Deckard eat. Junkrat looking haggard, yeah. Junkrat looks like all the cocaine that he's been taking has finally caught up with him. I want to see that old man hold that gun up and try to shoot something with it. Like, I know it's just supposed to be a staff, but like, look at the size of that thing. You mean to tell me he's swinging that thing too? Wait, is Deckard actually swole? Oh, he drank his own potion. Did you see that? That's such a cool animation. Alright, I'm missing things on the map. He threw his own arm up like he threw a shot back. That was cool. What's happening up here? Rocker World is fine, maybe? He's not fine. He's fine. He's not fine? Blue team is unsure whether or not they care about the CTC. Meanwhile, their camp gets full cleared here mid, and now red team's gonna have a bruiser camp pushing down their mid lane, so. Look at all the potions like breadcrumbs home to the mid wall. Tacit are gonna be here. Clearing this middle camp out. Ektar doing his best as well to help. Are we gonna see a slide? Oh no, Rocker World's dead. He's so dead. He is so incredibly dead. Yeah, no shot. He missed everybody so cleanly that he actually gets crowd surfer value. I don't believe it. Clip it and ship it. This man just committed highway robbery. Unbelievable. He missed everybody so purely that he was able to actually slide back out. Oh my gosh. Hanzo already at 15 stacks, doing a great job there. 7 globes apiece. Everybody has a quest at level 1 for Roll1Esports. Poe get thrown over the shoulder. Gotta see, there's just not enough lockdown here for the blue team to really do anything with this. So Rhaegar is going to be great late game, but something like a Brightwing really been impressive here early doors. Landhouse got his gems turned in. He just kind of... Is he going to get the tongue? No. He will not. Does he kind of get the tongue? Randall Newman's hanging out down here. Angry slide. Oh, there's so many gems. Yeah. Crowd surfer is Gibbs would be proud. I don't know if Gibbs is still on chat, but he's gonna appreciate the slides here from Rock Your World. Both tanks fighting for the same push. Rock decides to turn in. I love it. I love the mind games. Like, I don't give a shit about you. I'm just gonna try to turn in. It's fun to watch Rock on ETC. I think I've watched a lot of Roll1. I think it's probably his best hero. Blue Web Weavers are descending. No hard CC for throw the follow-up gets rough. Yeah, that's kind of been my theme of the blue team's draft here. He's out, right? Yeah, he's got crowd surf. Oh, he doesn't have crowd surfer. There's the throw onto the Hanzo. He's not going to be able to jump back over the wall. Dr. Evil getting really low. Consolation prize, though. He does complete his quest, but ultimately, it's going to be a few gems down. Oh, no, Rock's got them all. Of course. Of course he does. Snag is looking for a kill here. Gets a pull onto Rock. Throw over the shoulder is good. But he's just kind of gets out. He has 6 seconds on slide. Yeah, he's fine. Looks like Poe is going to be here to try to clear this wave up.
It is over for now.
Rock on ETC is like watching Michael Jordan in his prime. He's just, the things he does and gets away with is just like, holy shit, man. Nobody else is doing that with that hero right now. I just and it's like, it's a favorable matchup, right? Like, Snag really shouldn't be able to do a whole lot unless he pops in on stop and like runs at the garage or whatever, but like, it's just still, I don't know. Are they gonna, why are they holding? Because 10s? Why are they holding? Because of their turn-in? I'm really confused. Ultimates are online. It's ISO, Black Hole, Ancestral Warlords Challenge, actually, in Cage. Why are they holding? Because they want to clear this camp? Garrosh looking for a throw, ends up getting stunned here now. 10s are available for the red team. Yeah, the MJ flu game, exactly. It's Mosh, it's Phoenix, it's Gorge. It's gonna be stay a while and listen and probably Arrow. Yeah, probably Arrow. Blue team does cap the camp now.
Red team, my power is yours.
They might be deciding if they want Dragon Strike over the top of the Mosh, maybe? Yeah, that's what they decide with. Okay. Rocky World able to get their turn in here. He's got to slide very soon, like now. Daka already in the bottom lane, getting a good head start on the clear. Like, they really don't have a very good Mosh interrupt. They don't even have a disc. Like, Maev's gonna actually have to physically pull him away, which is not really easy to do. Yeah, this Mosh game is actually really free. Like, you could just slide this here in Mosh, and there's literally nothing they can do to stop you. Are we gonna have a dig in the top lane? There's a hook onto, oh, but he was too close to the wall. Now Zad is gonna eat the Garrosh. I'm not sure that's exactly who you want to be eating. A lot of damage going out, but it's a great sleep there from Woniva. She gets taunted to get thrown over the shoulder. Snag gonna complete that quest. Maev looking for some damage, ends up hitting a cage. It's 3 people there. Randy Newman trying to do his best to do a lot of damage, but doesn't have the healing to support himself. KT gonna claim that kill. ETC, though, going down. No Mosh used. Looks like he tried to, but got 10 seconded there in a hurry. Or maybe he actually used it longer than that. I just missed it entirely. I was too focused on the Maev there. Yeah, I agree with you, for real. For sure. Zad, now, every time I look at a red team's tank, they got 43 gems. But Zad has a large portion of gems here. Linehouse with 21. Snag doing what good tanks do, getting vision for his offlaner. Is that long? It's another win. The hook actually brings him back, but there's Randy Newman, and the counter engage is on. Here comes the unstoppable from the Garrosh. He's looking for something, not going to find much. The tongue onto the Stitches is great, but unfortunately, he gets stunned and then caught underneath that Dragon Strike from Hanzo. And that's going to be 21 gems down for the blue team. In the top lane, though, Ektar able to get those gems in. The spider butts are going to net them some spider queens or something, or whatever, minions. I'm not exactly sure what they are. Children?
Defend yourselves or perish.
At least she gives you an option. You can defend or perish. That's nice. There's a taunt onto the ETC. He's able to slide away pretty effortlessly. Linehouse coming in looking for a tongue. Beautiful pull there from Randy Newman. Dr. Evil trying to get away. Does he get the jump off in time? No. Linehouse getting a little bit low though. The wall is nice to actually peel the red team off of their offlaner. Stitches is still in the bottom lane trying to clear, but he is a Stitches, and that's going to take him a minute. His top fort under a lot of pressure, but no forts have fallen yet this game for either team. Andy Newman maybe looking for some sort of engage. Not quite. The first fort is going to be the mid lane of the red teams. That is the first to die. Sad, still with 45 gems. Has to be careful in that bottom lane. Stitches is not known for his mobility as an offlaner. Wait, we saw two different offlane Stitches games, didn't we? That's interesting.
The clutch is ready to form again. Return the gems to me.
Roll just kind of hitting on him. And slide. Well, I like it. There is a mosh. There is a beautiful CC chain over the top. And the Dragon Strike is going to finish off the Tassadar. Randall Newman is in the back line. He's trying to get out. Holy spins. The cage is huge. The stun from the Garrosh and the turnaround from the blue team is devastating. Down goes all the gems. Down goes 4 members of the red team. And Roll1Eba can do nothing but take her stick and go home. Despite losing the Tassadar early, the Maiev completely changing the outcome of that fight with a cage. And now the blue team, for the first time this game, looked poised to do some terrible, terrible damage to the forts of Roll1Esports. The siege is pretty ass about Tassadar, isn't it? They killed 4 people. They took a wall. that was really anticlimactic. But Linehouse is going to be able to take this bottom fort. Here we have a throw over the top. The taunt is good. The black hole, is it going to be enough? Yes, the blink back from the Maiev is going to be enough. Randall Newman going to try to run away, doing so effectively. Blue team almost has turn. They're going to be able to boss off of this as well, I think. Are they going to boss? Yes, boss has been started. Dig has been acquired. And this could be game. This is going to be a scary push. It all kind of depends on how blue team times this boss up with turning. Randall Newman getting really low. Wono really has to take some of this damage from him. He's going to die to the... Oh my gosh, he almost died. Oh my gosh, he almost died. This is really scary. Wono now gets hooked over the top. There is the Gorge. Dragon Strike is going to come out here pretty quick, I assume. Right? No, we don't see the Dragon Strike. Oh, it wasn't on. It was off cooldown. Excuse me. So, maybe a little bit sloppy there for the blue team. They should have been able to get their turn in at the same time that this is capped. Nevertheless, they are going to get the turn in. But this boss is very free cleared here. This is great for Roll1.
My web weavers descend upon the red team.
10 stacks there for the Deckard, 26 on the Stitches. There's really been a resurgence in Stitches. I was talking to somebody, I think it was Kala, the other day. But how we see Stitches in like almost every single game now, even in Storm League, like Stitches is just absolutely everywhere right now. Level 20 is right around the corner for Beatgen Revival. The throw over the top on the Zad. Rocker World looking for a disengage, ends up finding a 3-man Mosh, but the black hole is good. Another throw over the top, and here comes another 4-man cage from the Maiev, doing so much damage. 1Eba looking for a disengage and finding one. Nice E there for Zad. Isn't going to be enough though. Winehouse trying to get that kill, and Ektar's going to be able to seal it for him. Ancestral available. Oh no, Ektar caught between a rock and a very hard place. Dr. Evil, the next to fall, and it is a bloodbath. Two for 3 in favor of Beatgen. They don't have turn for a while. Red team will have a turn soon. But this with no boss and no turn, it's really not going to be much to do here for blue team nor the red team. They just have to sit in their base and collect 20s. 1Eba needs to find a way to get 40 gems off of the old man. How does Deckard even get 42 gems? How do you live to tell that tale? Blue team doing their bruiser camp in the mid lane. Red team 45 seconds out until they can try to cap theirs. Looks like blue wants to push maybe either mid or bottom with their camps here. I really wouldn't be sitting in this bush because Stitches do be existing. So Stitches is showing top. It's going to be looking for a hook here pretty shortly. Enemy spotted. He's a junk crab, yeah. Zad getting pulled, getting silenced. The wall, that was a weird interaction. The wall like hadn't showed up for a little bit there. Right, Gibbs? That's what I'm saying. And it looks like Roll1 is going to live to see level 20 here. Take a look at our Storm Div talents. Ride the Lightning. It's called Blink. Weird. Dragon Awakens, Flamethrower, Master Hooker, Bottomless Flask. We have an engage. It is on the Poe. Great stun there though for the disengage. We're over top of the Roll1. He's looking for a Mosh and does hit it. But he does get taunted out of it. Zad gets the Gorge on the Linehouse, but he's able to dig and avoid most of that damage. Kill Linehouse has been called as he gets hooked yet again. Ancestral is available. He's trying to get to him, but he's not going to get to him in time. Roll1Esports getting one kill and looking for more. The hook not quite landing, and now, with one dead, red team is going to be able to push out. They're going to be able to fix their waves and get a turn in here and hopefully take all of the remaining forts of the map. So this should even things quite a bit, and boss is available as well. Red team almost has a double turn in here, so let's see what they do with their map advantage. Pretty dangerous for Snag to be out this far. I know he was spotted there from the ETC. Bottom fort probably won't go down with the spider spawning this far back. Maybe it will. But ETC getting stunned under towers. He's able to blink, or rather ride the lightning. Stupid ass name for it, and get away. It is now a 4-on-5. Randall Newman playing with fire. And it looks like blue team is trying to surround them here, but ultimately He's looking for something. Okay, I guess this goes down. More so from the minions, not so much Spider. Spider will be good enough. Ektar checking that bush is very, very dangerous. Zad taking care of the catapult minion in the mid-wave. Tassadar instantly clearing all the gems there. Both teams very close to turn-in, rather blue team has a turn-in, red does not. Here is a mosh, and the unstop is good there from Ektar. Ancestral going to have to come out, probably? Is this the final countdown? Fighting this choke, I think. I don't know who this benefits. Rocker World trying to get out, but gets pulled back in. Getting low now. He just keeps getting tossed around like a salad, but somehow he's alive. Dr. Evil, though, with the big ult over the top. Not going to get much done in the way of damage, but definitely zoning the teams out. What a fun interaction Hanzo has with the Maiev there. The jump over the wall. Gets yanked back over. And now with 2 members dead of Roll1, what can they do? They lost their gems. I really want blue to fix their waves. They had plenty of time. They didn't need to panic here. They could have done boss. They could have fixed their waves. They could have won the game. I think this gives red team a chance to respawn and actually respond to this push, because the spiders aren't going to be there till at least 30 seconds from now. And now you have the opportunity for the Stitches to kind of go fishing here. He is hooking a second. It's going to be interesting to see if he looks for this bush or not. But he does have Gorge available too. So why not look for something here? Yeah, gets a hook. I want to see the Gorge right away. Not finding it. But I guess this mid-bottom wave is the one that's going to have to end. But yeah, all 5 members from Roll1 are going to be available here for this defense. Bottom really doesn't matter a whole lot. It's really the mid wave that's dangerous. Oh no, Poe is gonna get stunned. No, he's not. Randy Newman looking for a pull, not finding one. Linehouse getting a tongue on to the Stitches, but immediately disengaged by Rock Your World. A couple of ults exchanged there from the Tesla and the Hanzo, but don't really hit anything. Red team doing a really good job clearing this wave. A taunt onto the ETC. Rocker World trying to get out, and actually will. The Tassadar wall helping him along the way there. Rocker World does not have Death Mosh, by the way. A lot of damage there going on with the Flamethrower. There's a big cage. Again, 3 members of the red team are stuck in it. Maiev in the Gorge, and here is the sleep over the top, catching 3 members of the blue team. The core is dying fast, though. It's 60%. The mini waves in the top are doing terrible, terrible damage, and now, just like that, core has been called. The red team trying to defend the best they can, but it's not going to be enough. GG. As Beatgen Revival wins game 3. Very, very quickly did that core start going down. Once that minion wave top came in, I barely noticed the core going down until it was almost too late. And as I'm watching the replay here, it went down so damn quickly. Enter joke about someone's mother going down or something. Anyway. Take a look at the post-game stats. Healing much closer this time around. Damage, Hanzo and KT leading the way. Although Tass and Maiev not terribly far behind. In the way of Soak, Tassadar and Dahaka beating out the offlaner and Kel'Thas of the red team. 13-6 in kills. It's a very close game, though. Let's see if the nerds want to talk. Oh my gosh. I'll pop into lobby. No, where is coin toss? Oh, in a lobby 1, lobby 2. There we go. back to the map screen here. This was won by the blue team. Yo,
I have been sent.
You have been sent. Welcome.
Hello, hello.
I knew it was you because of the player.
The boy.
What a series, man. That went the distance and then some.
No, we aim to never, dominate ever. So we always gotta lose a game.
I mean, you're
Where's the fun?
you're 2 for 2 in that regard.
True.
Boy, let me look at the drafts. I feel like Stitches was played in every single game. I think he was, wasn't he?
I
No,
think
he wasn't played in game 2.
Oh, not game 2. Yeah, but yeah.
But we
He
had
was
2
off-lane
Stitches
in
and
the
2
two
offlane
games.
Stitches.
Well, I mean, that's where he's best at.
I mean, that is the new meta. It started in, Heroic Nexus division. It's kind of trickled its way down. Trickle down Stitchonomics, if you will. Fuck that guy, by the way. Fuck you, Reagan. Excuse me.
Yep.
Got a little
Fuck that guy.
sidetracked.
No, I'm already I'm all in to talk about that instead. Let's go.
No, we don't want to lose our viewers. I talked a lot about the games, and I'm very tired. And I came up with this question earlier today because I don't particularly care to do interviews, because I don't really have anything to say that's like meaningful in any way, and who gives a shit about listening to me talk? But you're a gentleman of a certain age, and I'm getting there now as well. In game days, especially, and kind of leading up to, what's kind of your process as far as like preparing for something like this?
Well, we were playing Peak beforehand, so.
Okay, so you just do not care.
I mean, like, I'm old, man. We'll play a couple of ARAMs or maybe a couple of Storm Leagues, but like
Sure.
whatever. Like hopefully we play well. If we do, great. If we don't, great. Like it's
Yeah.
part of my language. It's fucking hot. It's like, who cares?
Yeah, no, I mean that's, and I'm curious because
We all got real jobs that we go to.
most of us have real jobs for sure. Yeah, I'm just curious. I think it's something I'm going to be asking more and more as the season kind of goes on, because I'm curious about what everybody's process is. And I know, like, game days for me, if I don't play like a couple straight hours of like ARAMs or a quick match or something, that come game day, I'm rustier than all hell, and I get just absolutely outclassed.
Yeah. No, I mean I think that's my opinion. I think I would say Snag and Wono probably also share that. I don't want to speak for Ektar and Randy though, but
Sure.
We're more like, we're here for fun.
Yeah. Well, and I think you're in Division 2 where you can kind of have fun too. It's not like everybody's gaming at all times. It's, people
based
are
on
like
these first 2 matches though, we are appropriately placed, We used to be
Oh no, I
A
don't
type
mean that in
players,
general. I'm just
but
saying,
we
like,
clearly
you can tell when teams
I get it.
are being meta whores, or what's that team name, like Meta Tragedy Sims or something, where it's just
yeah, that's fair.
Look,
also
it's
never
still a
been,
Nubarak, Rhaegar, Blaze every game, and it's like, all right, well.
Oh yeah, I mean, in all fairness, yeah, I guess some teams are more easily meta slaves in a sense, but I mean, like, I think you know me. Like, I like to play the fun heroes. Like, I almost played Diva in that last game, but
sure.
I didn't know if they're gonna go Hogger again, so I was like, fine, I'll go Dahaka. And then now, if I knew it was Stitches, I would have gone Diva.
Yeah, no, Diva would have been great there, and I'm sure one of these times we'll get to see the Lionhouse Diva come out. But yeah, there was a couple fun comps. Obviously, we had the offlane Stitches a couple of times. They ran like triple front line with Li Ming. That ended up working out really well once they realized they could just kill you.
Yeah, true.
Let's see, what do we have? The Falstad, it's funny, you made the comment and chat wasn't able to see it, but I did read it out loud of, wow, their offlaner had support, and I definitely mentioned that in game of like, if Falstad just plays the map, Linehouse is going to have a really bad time. And you could see it almost from minute 1 where you were like, fuck this. This is just...
Yeah, like classic.
Yeah.
Do you see the in-game chat? I don't think you do, right?
In-game, yeah, I think so.
Oh, did you see me when I said, "Wow, respect the 1v1"?
Yes, yes, I did. That was great. And
I mean, obviously they're playing it correctly. I'm totally joking. Like it's not serious. But
yeah,
I'm
no,
like, what the hell?
it was funny. I did appreciate it.
Let me fight the hogger. I want to see if I win.
It would have been close. I think.
I think I would have.
I don't know.
I was fairly stacked. I had Mithril Mace, so I think I would have won that, but it would have been close. I agree. I was curious. I'm actually legit curious.
Well, we'll never know now. Thanks to Falstad
Yeah,
for
we'll
running
never
it.
know. Rude.
Anyway, that's all I got to say. If you got any shoutouts or anything you wanted to say, floor is yours.
Well, I'll shout out the Roll1. They're the fam. They're the friends. So GG's tonight. Well played. Always fun to play with them and against them. Thank you for casting. Appreciate that very much. And shout out to my team. Thanks for some of us decided to come back again for one more season, or who knows? Maybe we always say one more season.
Maybe
keep
two.
Playing, I know, right? And then it's actually I actually will say I really like playing with this group of people. Everyone is like really chill. We're really fun. Like everyone has fun ideas. Like we're open to having wonky comps sometimes, or if the game dictates it, as I'm sure you saw in our match one, game 3. So like I think that's a lot of fun though. So I'm actually enjoying playing with everyone. So
cool.
Yep.
Well, congratulations again tonight, buddy. I'm sure we'll see you here in the winners interview in next week or the week after.
Yeah, we'll see. We all made the playoffs, so so it's all good.
So eventually we'll see you, no matter what.
All right. I'll see you later, man.
Take care, buddy.
Thanks.
All right. That's gonna do it for me. Congratulations again to Beatgen Revival. I did get their name right this time around. 2-1 victory over Roll1Esports. Roll1 is always such a fun team to cast and to play. If you ever talk to any of them, they're just really good dudes. They're one of my favorite teams, both competitively and just as people. So always try to cast the homies. So thank you everybody for supporting these teams. I think that's all for cast tonight. And I'll double check and make sure that there's nothing else going on, but I think I'm the last one here. Yeah. Nobody else is casting, right? No. All right. Well, that's going to do it then. For NGS and myself, thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. Take care.